can I say? Welcome to the hot and spicy. At last, I'm using this Morrison's Flaming Fiery Phaal. Now, I've watched a few people trying this with very mixed reviews. Some say it's not as hot as the volcanic Vindaloo. Some say it is hotter. So I'm going to try it and I'm going to give my verdict for my palate, and I'm going to compare it to the volcanic Vindaloo and to the Iceland's Carolina Reaper. Now here it is. There's that chili. Now it goes flat by the looks of it because it's cooked in the oven. I cook it, some microwave it, I don't. Put that one side for now. So that's the... Although I must admit, the first time that's happened, when I smelt it, there's a waft of, you know, sometimes you open these things up and there's a waft. The heat, you can just, it's the, I don't know what it is, makes you sneeze. Sometimes you think, oh, that's, you can smell the heat, the fumes. But this smells to me like a chili con carne. Somehow, like a, could be wrong, but obviously it's a curry, but it smells, there's a chili con carne smell, like a tomatoey smell, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try that. This is the Tesco Sunblushed, my last one, so I'll have to restock on that. And if I fancy any, poppadoms. So let's go, let's see how it goes. First bite. Morrison's Flaming, is it? Fiery Phaal, I can never remember it. Here we go. Wow. For me, wow. There's a dry heat in that. Oh, it's right on the mouth, and so there's a lot of powder used, I think. Oh. First initial, because I've not tested it, tried it. Wow, and it's using scorpion and naga chilies. Okay, now I thought, and it may get worse, I don't know, but I don't think I had that sort of wow bang when I did the volcanic Vindaloo. It tasted lovely. This tastes nice. Chicken, try another one. Lovely moist chicken. The pieces were bigger in the Vindaloo. They're smaller in this. What else is there? But the taste wise, maybe, I'm sure the Morrison's, the Vindaloo is a bit nicer tasting maybe, but this tastes nice, don't get me wrong. So that initial, nice chicken. I also seen a bay leaf in this, so I have to be careful. Good stuff. Now it's not feeling, it's hot, but I'm not getting that, I'm sure I had felt the burn by now with a volcanic Vindaloo, so we'll see. Yeah, I can feel it now. Wow. How's your week been for you? Alright? The Iceland Carolina Reaper, at this present moment, it may change because I can feel it now building. Initial with that was bang, straight away, heat, and then it went down. This which is a bit of a trait with Morrisons. You eat and you think, oh, that's nice, no, that's not so bad. Yeah, and they'll think, bang, we'll have you in a minute. So it's building up, but it's not unbearable. Here we go. There's the chicken, if you can see it. Another thing I remember with the Iceland one, there was a lot more sauce, there was more liquidy, and that's where the heat was in that sauce. Whew. This is quite thick, I like this. Hell, I've nearly finished it. More of this. Sorry. Now everybody's got different taste, but it's a drier heat. I wouldn't say powdery, but like a drier. They've used a lot of probably naga and scorpion chili powder. Goes well with that. Another piece of chicken. Am I shining? I'm just waiting. I got a feeling like there's a surprise in it somewhere. And you think, yeah, that's alright, and then, which may happen. We'll see. But as I say, this present moment, volcanic vindaloo, bigger chicken pieces, a nicer curry taste. This is a curry, but it's very, I can't describe it, tomatoey, which gave me the impression that it's more of a, like a chili con carne type thing. But it's hot. Don't get me wrong, it's hot. But let's try some of this sauce. Oh, that's in the battery thing flashing. I just charged it up. Yeah, so as hot as the vindaloo. Yeah, it'll be as hot as that if you've had that volcanic vindaloo. It may be slightly hotter on the afterburn. It builds up slightly hotter, maybe, yeah, slightly hotter. But the Carolina Reaper, well, this was bang straight there, and then the initial sort of dry, I could tell it was just dry heat of powder, and then it built up. It was nice, it wasn't burning, and then it kicks in, and it's there now, just this not burning, but it's like a sensation of heat, and ooh, lovely, love it. But Carolina Reaper, the sauce much hotter. Worth a try though. Right, won't we? That must have been a bit of powder. God. Now, After the chili in the Reaper, I did, Carolina Reaper, I'm a bit apprehensive to try this because that was disgusting. But I'm going to go with a bite and see. Well, there's slightly more flesh on that, so we'll give it another go. Hear them seeds crunching. Oh, this is hot. Oh. I've got a towel for the fingers. Oh, have I? Yeah. Wow, that's hot. That's just the stalk. And that's it. Done and dusted. So the old verdict. That chili's hotter. Wow. Much nicer than the Carolina Reaper one. Yeah, so as hot as the volcanic vindaloo for me, if not hotter. It is hotter for me, slightly. It feels a drier heat where they're using powders. God, that chili's kicking in now. And get your throat like that. If I'm honest, the volcanic vindaloo was a nicer tasting curry. This is like a tomatoey type thing. It's nice. As I say, it's very hot, especially if you eat the chili like I have. That's kicking in now right in my mouth. But it's nice. But the Carolina Reaper is hotter. Is hotter than this. But I suppose not that much hotter. Maybe with it if you eat the chili, but it was hotter. But very nice. So volcanic vindaloo's down here. The Phaal is just above it, and the Reaper is up here in Iceland. The nicest out of them was the volcanic vindaloo. Big chicken and a thick sauce like that. Good tasting, slow burner. This is burning now, but it's okay. But, we survive. I haven't done this as much today because I was eating it. I like a bit. It is crunchy, but I wanted to use it, as I thought, more in this. But it's gone. And I did think, shall I do some rice with it? But rice fills me, see. Bloody hell, I haven't tried this yet. Carlin. Carlin Black Label. Have you tried this yet? Are you going to try it? It's hot. As I say, especially if you eat the chili. But it's hot anyway, it builds up. It's there now, but it's pleasant for me. That's pleasant. Flaming Fiery Phaal. So I did expect it to be a lot hotter, if I'm honest. But it is hotter, so they haven't. Well, in my case, they haven't lied. As I say, I've seen mixed reviews. I'm going to share a link in the video description to another channel. He's a Welshman from the down south, South Wales, I believe. HazeyDaze, Hazy. Yeah, I'll put it on here. Sorry, mate. He's had this. He's had the volcanic vindaloo, he's had the Carolina Reaper, and you watch him. He eats it straight out of this like a challenge, eats it, says how he's feeling. You can tell he finds it hot, but he sails through it. He sails through these hot curries like a Welshman. But he just breezes through it. Hardly a sweat and nothing. So go and check his channel out. Hazy Dave. Just got on my head. I know it's Hazy. Sorry mate, it's terrible with names. But anyway, as I say, I'll put a link in the video description to the channel. Go and check him out. A nice fella. Well, he's bound to be, he's Welsh. Thanks for liking the last couple of videos. Always nice to do different there. Nose now. Excuse me. I notice some people have hiccups. And oh, it's a damn nuisance. Damn this. It makes me laugh. And you can see it annoys them because they wanted to be a serious video of the heat. I can't remember having hiccups before. I'm not sure, because it used to get if you were sometimes eating too fast, I think. But yeah. But as I say, it's not as hot as I thought, but nice. It's no heat now. It's gone. Well, just a slight thing, but it's nothing. Oh, somebody asked in the comments of the Llangollen video, did you buy the coffee thing? Yes, I did. The smallest one with 3 cup. I don't use them a lot, but I've always wanted one of these. Never got around to getting one. So there it is. That's the size of it. So it'll do me. Makes this strong coffee. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but I think it's nice as a change when you're out. This is for the stoves. Very knowledgeable fella on that stall, because he said to me, you're not going to use that excuse me, on a ceramic hob, are you? I said, no, why? He said it won't work. You need stainless steel for a ceramic hob. I said, well, I'm not using it on the cooker. I'm using it on a gas stove or a meth stove, you know, that type of thing. Oh yeah, ideal. He liked doing a bit of fishing, and I asked him, I said, do you own a Ridge Monkey? Which is a pan, 2-way pan, something. Yeah, he said, I do, yeah. So I'll have to get one of them as well. I've been advised. Thanks for all your advice in these videos and in the comments with different things. Well, these curries, this is one of them, somebody said. But part of me thinks, you know, with this heat, when we say, oh, that's not as hot as that, I'm thinking, well, if we eat things like this regular, maybe that was something's hot. When you say, oh, it's hot, the first time you think, oh my god, that's hot. Now you could eat the same thing if you eat, as I say, these things regular in 6 months, and you say that's not as hot as the first one I had. Well, it is, but maybe you've become slightly immune, or you've dread the thought, but maybe you've killed a few taste buds off. I don't know, but I mean, look at the warning on this. But they're definitely using dry scorpion and naga chilies powder, because I could taste straight away the dry, like a puree, and you can, it just clings to your mouth that tells me there's powder heat, and it just gives me this blast of dry sort of powdery heat. Oof. Very nice, I enjoyed it. I've got another one in the freezer. I've also got a volcanic vindaloo, but I'll maybe film them in another start again, take two, thank you, another hot and spicy in the future. Now anything else to tell you? Not really. Plans, I've got one or two things up my sleeve, whether they come on, and oh, hot and oh, look at that, that's not on. Hot and spicy, thank you. Different things for that. What else is there? Oh, that's another thing I was going to say. I was watching, if you're watching, Gaziano Outdoors. I'm terrible with channel names. You've just done a video trying some hot noodles, ramen. Now I did a video a while back trying the same sort of thing, but yours are in a black, mine are red, ×2 fiery noodle or something like that. And they're meant to be the hottest, the hottest noodles in the world. And I tried them, I ate them, oh, and they burnt your inside my lip. I remember, turn orange, and I've got the video. I might stick it at the end of this along with a volcanic vindaloo if I remember. But I've just bought when did they arrive? Last week on Amazon. You can buy them. The noodles again. I got a pack of 5. Oh, I mentioned it, did I, in last week's Hot and Spicy? And I gave a pack to one of my work colleagues, and he's having them tonight, I think he said. Is it tonight he's having them? He said, I'm going to put some prawns with them, mix them in, and I said, you won't taste the prawns? Bloody hot. But anyway, hope you enjoy them. You may watch this, because this is the Morrisons Flaming Fiery Phaal. So, how can I put it? What's the verdict? Would I buy it again? Yes, I would. That cost £2 in money. You can't argue with that. That's a hot curry for a supermarket. So well done, Morrisons, for doing it. You know, they don't have to do these things. It's good that they're stepping it up to these heats and things for people to try. Am I disappointed in anything? I would have liked it to taste more like the volcanic vindaloo with this heat, because it is for me slightly hotter. Not massively. I did have things in my head, it's going to be out here and I'm going to be, oh my God, hotter than the Carolina Reaper. It wasn't. But as you know, I'm not a reviewer of curries and trying different things. Even though I'm doing them in a vlog, I mean, these hot and spicies have turned into trying these different things, but they were meant to be having a Saturday night munch with just a chat. So, you know, it's just that I enjoyed curries and people latched onto that. Oh, I love curry as well. And so just to give you a recap, for my personal taste, you've got volcanic vindaloo, you've got this Morrison's Flaming Phaal up here, and then you've got the Carolina Reaper up here. There's not much difference between them. But for me personally, I like the Morrison's sauce. It's thicker, clings to the chicken. The Reaper, again, a good curry for the price, is a more sort of a liquidy sauce, and that killed it for me. Not killed it, that's what got me with the heat. That sauce, every time you put it in your mouth, it was like having a spoonful of battery acid inside your lips. But if I'd have took a break from it for like this, now talking, then gone back, I'd have finished it probably. But there we go, I don't know. Anyway, well, go on. This might be a bit of a shorter one. You'll be glad of that, will you? Tomorrow, not yesterday, not today, There'll be no Sunday dinner. Oh, thanks very much. Not here, but there will be in Mrs H's sisters. We're going there. I don't think it's going to be like a traditional Sunday roast, if you like. It's going to be something else, so I can stuff that. No, I'm only joking. It's going to be something different. Like I've always said, in life you can either eat something healthy or something nice. That gets on the some people are, you know, into fitness and yeah. What was I going to say to you? Oh, and doctors have now found a food which you can eat and it will give you pain, suffering and misery for years and years to come. And that food is a wedding cake. Think about it. A bit risque, that, isn't it? Of course, not my wedding cake. That was beautiful. Never even had an ounce of heartburn or indigestion with that one. No way. Man, I've had a bit of earache, but I've never had heartburn. I'm going now for a dig a hole. Have a great weekend. Not as hot as I thought it'd be, but I enjoyed it. Is it worth a try? Yes, it is. As I say, it's good of them to make these things for us. So, you know, at that price, you can't go wrong. You couldn't make it for that. I couldn't make a curry for that price at that heat, probably. So it's, you know, you can't. But anyway, yeah, enjoyed it. Glad I tried it. Thanks for your help. Thanks for your support. Have a great weekend. And I can't say lascientos because I'm not sure if there's going to be any. So we'll have lascientos of Carlin to make do with it. So, do you know what I brought? I was going to have a laugh with it. If it was that hot, I was going to put these menthol crystals in water. Anyway, I'm going. Thanks for watching. And if you follow me on the other channel, see you in the morning. And if not, I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is. Take care. And over and out. Thank you. Oh, lovely. Not even a tingle now.